Here we are, Fairland, Oklahoma, I think. Grand Lake State Park, and this is the Twin Bridges area. So I did not know we were in Grand Lake State Park. No wonder I couldn't find Twin Bridges State Park. Oh well, anyway, I got to do a little bit of research. When you're scrambling to find reservations, trying to get home, or well, getting back to Colorado, the details get a little fuzzy for me sometimes. But anyway, we made it. It was about 3.5, 4 hours from wherever we just came from. But anyway, oh, by the way, one little funky thing, the water hose is over there, so I had to put together two 25-footers to run over there. Good thing I kept this long 25-footer, because I usually just have my 0G, which is 25 feet, I think, and a little 10-foot Camco. Between those, it always works. I haven't used this big one in a long time. So, water and electric, I think it's $25 a night, and I'm not sure if I got a senior discount or not. We'll find out. But the park, most of it, I'm pretty much at the end down here. This is the Eagle Bluff camping area here, and we're in Site 3. That's 1 and 2 there. Nice cement pads. There's 4, 5, and a couple of people over there. Some picnic tables around. We'll check things out tomorrow. We're here 3 days, so 3 nights, and heading out Monday. I'm at the Eagle Bluff campgrounds, and we're right back over there, trying to stay out of the wind here if I can a little bit. Over there is a different campground area there. You have to pull through that one to get to Eagle Bluff, and then here's some more of the pads. There were a couple of guys, a couple of trailers parked down here, and there's some picnic table areas there, and spots like those are unimproved camping right there in the middle. Playground area, and I'm by the bathrooms. The shelter, you have to rent that, $75 it says. So I'm up here by the bathrooms. I wanted to show them to you because I did come up the other day and they're a little bit rugged, a little rustic. Yeah, obviously this is an older site, campground area. So a little rustic, cinder block construction, and they have 2 showers on either side, and there's identical on the other side too. Looks just like that. So nothing fancy for sure, but it's probably pretty clean, I would imagine. Hey, what do you expect? I'm down here at the last full, well, water and electric site here. This is number 10. I think this is probably the best one. There is a slight uphill there at the asphalt area, and then the concrete pad comes back about 20 feet, maybe 20, maybe 25, and then you do have a view of the river down there. I believe that's the Neosho River. So a little bit of a sight for you, and pretty good. I mean, there aren't any really bad sites. That one you can see has a downward trend on the back end, and then it levels out pretty good. That's number 9. So none of these are really bad. Those 2 guys were parked up there in 7 and 8, right in that area. One of those 2. There's two trailers, and all that's the primitive area. There's no hookups at all up there. Anyway, this isn't too bad. The over this way, I was going to take a picture of it, and it's a little noisy, but down over that hill there is, I think, Angler's Paradise campsite down that way, and it's right down by the river. So about 6 o'clock this morning, the shotguns were going off, and had some hunters down there blowing away ducks, I guess. So it was a little noisy, and about every 10-15 minutes, pop, 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 there they go again. And earlier this morning we woke up to a real clap of thunder, and it rained some. But and then there was some gunfire over this way, and there's another river over there. So we're kind of surrounded by the river here on two sides. But right now, besides the train, which you can hear, he's way over there, but boy, you can hear him. Not bad. I mean, now we got the park to ourselves. And we're right over there, and I did see there's a volleyball courts here with sand laid down. A couple of tributes up there to the Wyandot and Indian tribe, and another gentleman. And they have some horseshoe bends over there. And then, the world's shortest basketball court goes from that side of the road to this side. Make you hoop, and I don't know, maybe run up that way, run back the other way. Interesting to say the least, but they have a basketball hoop for those who love it. I'm across the road now from our campground, and then there's a picnic table up here, but I wanted to show you the other river, which seems to be considerably larger. Steep drop-offs here, so it could be that the gunshots I heard from here might have been guys in boats hunting, because they sure didn't go down this corner, I can tell you that. Well, this time I'm over in Gopher Valley campsite area, whatever you want to call it, and there's some swing sets right there. And they have some decorations up for the holidays. It looks like lights. Now these are tent sites right in here. I'm not sure, I guess you just pull off in the grass. But there's some nice sites here. There's no bad ones. There's number 1 down there, and 2, and then 3 and 4 over here, 5, and 6 looks a little shorter as far as the pad goes, but 7, 8, 9, and I think 10 up there are all pretty decent, and they've all got water and electric. So these aren't bad at all. Now these tent sites down here, I see they do have an electric outlet, a box by them. So the tent sites have electric. Not bad. Still in Gopher Valley, looking at these tent sites and the slope of the hill that comes down. These are going to be a little bit at an angle, to say the least, if you're going to tent here. Now, this is Site 15, TP 015, and it goes way down there, so this would be a pretty nice area. But again, there's a slope. There's a spot right there that's fairly level, and maybe right in here, but the rest of it is sloped down. But if you don't mind sleeping downhill or uphill, this is a pretty good sized tent site. That is Gopher Valley Campground across the highway there. Then if you come on over this side, you get Echo Valley, or Echo Hollow, excuse me, campground. Now there's 12 sites here. There's 12, 11, 10, 9, right there, 8. This is number 8. This is about a 35 foot, I'd say about 35 foot long, but it's wide enough you could probably pull and park your truck in here. But boy, you have a nice, this is the best view by far. Site 8. That's the Spring River down there. I looked it up just to make sure. But steep drop-offs, again, like they said on here, you don't want little kids trying to climb down any of this, because it's a pretty good drop-off down there. Tumble all the way down, but these all look good. They're all water and electric. So all of these sites, these up here, the lower numbered ones are nice and flat. I didn't see any uneven ones in here. So these are pretty good. And then that goes on up to a little picnic area, pull-off area with a table up there. Well, I'm up here at Woody Hill camping area. And they're getting ready for a Christmas lighting thing. These sites down here, all of them along here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. I'll show you on a map later, but they slope real bad from, that's number 6 there, 7. So on the map, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9 down that way, and then 13, 12 isn't real bad. 11 is better for a back end. And then this is site 10 here. So, but it slopes off at the back pretty much, but it's got a long front range right here. So I wouldn't want to get any of these. Definitely the ones on the left, because those are just like vans or cars, maybe tent campers. And then there's number 5. I haven't figured out the numbering on this thing. Oh, 5, I see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are right along here. They're short, rather steep up, if you will, and a little tough. So let's see if there's anything any better in here. Yeah, this is WH Wood Hollow, whatever it is, Woody Hollow 1. And this is the best one there is. Everything down there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, forget about it for campers, except the 2 on the right side down there that I pointed out that you could back in. Now they do have a playground up here. A little bigger playground, nice area. And picnic tables. Looks like something over there. I'll walk over there and check it out. Then right across from the this campground, that's the office right over there where you check in. Let's see what else we got around here. So I've walked in over here from the campground, and these are little cabins that you can rent, octagons. There's looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And there's some tent sites, tenting only, located just around here too. And there's a bathroom up here. And you have a gazebo kind of thing, whatever to picnic in. And I see picnic tables scattered here and there. They show some tent sites kind of along the street over there. So, but that's it for campers. If you're going to do a trailer or anything like that, it's not going to work. Now, I do know from pulling in that camper over there, fifth wheel over there, is a host, campground host. So we'll go back across the road there and see what is there. Let's see, it looks like they have a little trail here that you can take down for a ways. I don't really see it on the map, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But they have some little placards here talking about trees, butterflies, wildflowers, etc. So this is one of the ways to get into Squirrel Trail campground. So I'm going around behind the office. We'll see what's back there. All right, just coming down behind the office there. There's the dump station. $5 if you're not registered. That's a pretty good deal, I think, if you're passing through. These ST07, 8, these sites are pretty small, so it's going to be more for tent. That one there, number 1, it flattens out and levels, but it's not very long. It's pretty short, but you have a short unit van, pop up. You could set up and then maybe pull the truck down here. That would work. But these looked pretty sloped. I'm going to go through and see if I can find any good ones. They don't have water and electric, except that number 1 right over there. That's the only one I saw with electric and water. So this may be just a tent camping area only. A little bit weird, hadn't figured it out. There's a 003 where you could set up, but dang, if I see anywhere that you could park. That's 005 down there. There's no parking along there unless you just pull off in the grass. I don't really see anything. Very interesting. I'm about to come full circle here. I was just up that way and I saw a little road coming down in here, and it's roped off and says not recommended for boat launching. Couldn't get down here anyway, but if you wanted to come down by the water, this is a pretty good place for it right here. You could bring your fishing gear and come down here and fish. I got a feeling it's not real deep, but who knows, huh? So this would be good access too for a kayak if you didn't mind hauling it, because there's no parking up there. Nowhere to park. So you'd have to tote your stuff down here, but at least you could get a taste for it. Now there is one other camping area just beyond, down towards the bottom, and it's by the river. So I'll get down there tomorrow. They had a vehicle go over the bridge and into the water, and so they've got that all blocked off, and it's a mess down at that campground. So I'll do that tomorrow morning, hopefully. But yeah, at least you could get down to the water here. I did want to mention, we're right over here now, so the exit to the campground is down that way, and you go down to the highway, and that's where the other campground area is. That's the bridge going over and east into so whatever. And but I wanted to point out, there's a very nice casino over there. It's right off the road. It's very big. There's another one on the right side. That one's on the left, I believe. But there's two really nice ones. And then I think there's a third one. You'll see a sign. So if you're into casino and maybe want to eat out, hey, go after it. Okay, I just figured, what the hey, come on down the hill. We're just up that way. And we're at Angler's Paradise campsite. So there's site 1, 2, and 3. These are fairly short. This is about big enough for a car or a vehicle. Nothing more. And looks like if it goes on around the same way. Now bear in mind, if you're down here, number one, you're going to have road traffic. And you can hear it pretty good down here. Up there we couldn't hear it very bad, and it does die down at night, fortunately. But number two warning is there's a railroad right over there, and it was very active Friday. This is Sunday, and I haven't heard much going on. But Friday afternoon and evening even, you could hear them. They were noisy. They echoed down in this hollow, I guess. So here's the bathrooms down here. Let me walk around and see if there's any really good sights for you. Well, bad news. None of them are very long. That's number 13 there. These, again, they're maybe 15 feet long. That one, that's probably number, let's see, that 13, 14, 11, no, 14, whatever. Anyway, I'll put the number 13, 14. Okay, that'd be 15 and 16. 16 looks to be, 15, 16 are the longest. You can see how it slopes off. So it's going to be difficult. It's flat up there and then it just slopes down. So that's it. I mean, these over here are really only pull-throughs for a car, van, or a truck. There's nowhere to park a camper of any size at all. All these middle ones right through here. So yeah, I was kind of wondering if I made a mistake and should have looked down here, but now I'm glad I didn't. And there are some tent sites up there, I believe, too. So that's it. That's it, guys. But they do have a great river view, but I bet it's a little noisy up here with the traffic, the trains, and people launching, you name it. Well, it's a chilly one here this morning, but let's wrap this up here at Grand Lake State Park Twin Bridges section. And this was pretty good, but boy, there's a lot of traffic on these roads around here for in the middle of nowhere. Well, I say middle of nowhere, it's country, but a lot of traffic around here. So if some cars come by, sorry about that. This park is probably got about 80 sites around it, but very few good parking ones like I showed you for rigs. It's surprising. I would think there'd be more. But now there's lots of biking. If the kiddos want to bike, there's lots of paved areas to go biking around here. And playgrounds are pretty decent, so not bad for kids. And there's 2 playground areas in the park here. Now that road is busy, so you want to watch the little ones and make sure they're not going near those roads. While you're here, about 30 miles away, and it's an easy trip. Just go down here to 60, Highway 60, and just head east and stay on it. Go right through a little bit of the town, Oneota, whatever it is, and it bends north and goes up to a little town called Diamond. You're going to see a sign that says George Washington Carver National Monument, and that's really interesting. That was good. I wish the visitor center had been open. That's the only thing. But there's a trail you can take, a 3/4 mile trail around and see one of the older houses. Has been there for a long time, and the history of George Washington Carver is just amazing. What a brilliant man. What a brilliant man. So here comes a diesel. Hold on a sec. Okay, there he goes. But as far as overall, our stay here was really nice, really nice. We didn't hear the trains again. I didn't hear them after the first night, so either I got used to them or they slowed down, one of the two. But do I recommend it? Yes, this is a good stay for you if you're in the area and you need somewhere. Really inexpensive. I think I'll put the cost down below, but I think it was like $19 and some change on the senior pass. So I would stay here again, without a doubt, as long as I can get one of these better sites. Okay, well that's it here. We're off to Fort Scott. We're going to go by Fort Scott Historic National Park site or something, and then on to Eisenhower State Park, just southwest of Wichita. No, Kansas City. Yeah. Alrighty, you guys take care. Be safe. See you out there on the road, possibly, and stay warm.